So the Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD is of course making quite a few tweaks across the board, most of which we've already covered in other videos. But after taking a closer look at the latest footage from Nintendo Minute, we noticed a couple of improvements when it comes to speeding up the pace of the game. So we decided to run a few tests and see how much faster those improvements really are. Oh, and keep in mind that the HD remake is on the left and the original version on the right. So let's get to it. And our first test involves climbing vines. Now in the original game, Link dawdled along at a pretty leisurely pace, but in the remake he now moves quite a bit faster, about 33% faster to be precise. Oh, and to top it off, Link no longer loses his grip after claw-shotting between vines, which will save even more time. Now besides climbing, we also compare the load times in 5 different scenes too, and they've been noticeably improved across the board to varying degrees. Now for these tests, we started the clock from the moment the screen freezes when leaving an area, and stopped the clock on the exact frame that the next area starts to fade in at. And first up is entering Castle Town from Hyrule Field. In the original version, this took about 5 seconds, whereas the HD remake gets it done about half a second faster at just over 4 seconds, which makes it 14% faster. So not a bad improvement, but it's also the least impressive of all of our tests. Next up is entering one of the Castle Town roads from the central square. In the Wii version, this took about 4.5 seconds, whereas the HD one cuts that down by over a second to just under 3.5, making it 25% faster. Our next test is re-entering the central square from that same road. In the Wii version, this took a little over 4.5 seconds, but in the HD one, it only took a little over 3. So at an impressive 30% faster, it'll save you over a second. For our penultimate test, let's see what happens when we enter Malamart from the central square. In the Wii version, this took a little over 4 seconds, whereas in the HD version it took just a little over 3, saving you almost a second at 22% faster. And last, but certainly not least, let's take a look at what happens when you exit the shop back into the central square. In the Wii version, this took almost 5.5 seconds, but in the HD one, a mere 3.5. That's the most impressive one yet, being 33% faster and saving you almost 2 seconds. And there you have it, that about wraps up our load speed comparison. But in summary, the load times are clearly improved across the board, with the smallest one being 14% faster, and the fastest saving you exactly a third of the time. And if we average all of them out, the load times seem to have been reduced by 25% overall. Yeah, it may not sound like much on paper, or with me telling you, but considering how often you move between areas, these savings will quickly start to add up. And with that, we're about done here, so thanks for watching. And if you want even more on Twilight Princess HD, make sure to check out our other videos that explore more changes that we spotted, as well as our new epic length graphics comparison. Thanks again for watching, and make sure to stay tuned to GameXplain for more Twilight Princess HD and other things gaming as well. Catch you later, bye.